To solve exponential equations with log and log natural, you will have a test tomorrow over what we've done this week. Here's an example, and this will be about the type that was bonus on last night's homework. In this problem, we have 5 to the x power over 5 to the x power and then minus 4. All of that equal to 10. Now, step 1 is to do the following. Cross multiply just like you would any proportion. And when you do that, you end up with 10 times 5 to the x power and then minus 40 from this cross multiplication. And then the other way you get 5 to the x power. You cannot make it 50 to the x power. You cannot multiply 10 by 5. Okay, from there, what you can do, treat this as a like term. Just as if you had 9x and 5x. You could subtract them and get 4x or add them to get 14x. In this case, you're going to keep this one on this side, move the minus 40 to the right and make it plus, and then the 5 to the x power to the left and make it minus. So now you have 10 5 to the x powers minus 1 5 to the x power. So how many 5 to the x powers do I have? 9 of them. I now have 9 5 to the x powers. Now before I even get into the logarithm of both sides, I have to do what? Yeah, move the 9, so I'm left with 5 to the x power equals 40 divided by 9. And then, once I'm at that point, I can do log 5 to the x power and then log of 40 over 9. Now, clearly you can move the x out to this spot, and then the right side stays the same. I'm running out of room on the screen, so I'll have to try to squeeze it in up here. So to get x by itself, I would have to divide log of 40 over 9 by log 5. Your final answer, rounded to the hundredths place, should be 0.93. For this bonus problem, you have to cross multiply first. So when you do that, you get 12 times x, or 8 to the x power, and then minus 72. That comes from this. And then the other way, you get 8 to the x. Now what you need is 12 times 8 to the x power to stay. The minus 72 goes to the right, becomes positive, and this one goes to the left and becomes negative. It's minus now. You have 12 of them, and you're subtracting one of them. So you have 11 of these 8 to the x's left. Now 8 to the x stays by itself, and you divide 72 by 11. Now when you take the log of both sides, you'll have log 8 to the x equals log 72 over 11. Now I need to go up here and make this x log 8 equals log 72 over 11, and now divide log 72 over 11 by log 8. You should come up with a final answer of 0.90.